Breaking this hour, the Department of War identifying 4 Army Reserve soldiers who were killed in Kuwait on Sunday. Captain Cody A. Cork, 35 years of age, from Lakeland, Florida. He has served our country since 2009, enlisting in the National Guard, and was a multiple launch rocket system and fire direction specialist. Sergeant First Class Noah L. Tegens, 42 years old, of Bellevue, Nebraska. He enlisted in the Army Reserve in 2006 and was a wheeled vehicle mechanic.
Sergeant First Class Nicole M. Amore, 39 years old, of White Bear Lake, Minnesota. She enlisted in the National Guard in 2005 and was an automated logistics specialist. And Sergeant Declan J. Cody, 20 years old, of West Des Moines, Iowa. He enlisted in the Army Reserve in 2023 and was an Army Information Technology Specialist. All service members were assigned to the 103rd Sustainment Command in Des Moines, Iowa. We honor their service and their sacrifice. May they rest in peace.
And may our prayers provide at least some comfort and strength to their families.
Amen.
Nationwide anti-war protests are erupting to condemn the U.S. and Israel's strikes on Iran.
Helping organize these protests are many of the same far-left activist groups that previously organized abolish ICE demonstrations.
Joining us now, Fox News Digital Senior Editor of Investigations, Asra Nomani. Oh, how quickly they pulled these new protests together. Asra, the money, is it coming from the same source? And do they even know what they stand for?
Oh, they absolutely know what they stand for. Dagan, they are ideologues. And as you read those names, it's just very sobering because for this network, there is not a humanity here in the soldiers who are dying and the service members, but they have declared America as their enemy. And so I brought my show and tell, as I oftentimes do, and this is the sign of the protest that's going to be happening this Saturday. And it's similar to the protests that we've had over the last few days. You see the big letters that say stop the war in Iran. It sounds really positive, stop war, anti-war, but that's not what it is. Down here in the fine print are the logos of this network that is an alliance between organizations affiliated with the People's Republic of China, the Islamic Republic of Iran, and the Russian government. And so they are familiar names like Answer Coalition, the Code Pink, People's Forum, American Muslims for Palestine. They are the organizations that have been causing mayhem in our streets for years. And I want to just show you how sobering it is, because they are aligned with the Islamists, those that believe in political Islam, that support the Islamic Republic of Iran. And this is one example from the Manassas Mosque in Northern Virginia. I attended one of their Friday services recently, and they had on Sunday night a memorial to Ayatollah Khamenei. And the sermon that I witnessed was one in which they were wishing that God would win over the non-believers, and that was the Americans.
We've got just less than a minute, Asra, but could you talk about the money piece of this and what more you're learning about where that's coming from and if anything is being done or can be done about it?
Yeah, it's remarkable. The money for many of these organizations that I just listed goes back to a tech tycoon named Neville Roy Singham, who left America and is based now in Shanghai. And now the House Oversight Committee, the Senate Ways and Means Committee, and others are investigating him for this idea that is called malign foreign influence, because this is malign foreign influence, according to these allegations, against the United States.
Really quickly, Asra, but if he's hiding in communist China, we can't do anything about it.
Well, we can do a lot about it because these organizations that he has funded are nonprofits that are not paying taxes in America's nonprofit sector. Yeah. And that is what investigators are trying to figure out, whether they can freeze their assets assets and maybe even withhold their nonprofit status.
We always learn so much from you, Asra Nomani. Thanks for joining us tonight. Very good to see you.
Thank you, Asra.
All right, that does it for us. We'll see you tomorrow.